Meba Obi Akwaba Eba GC News, hot news all time, latest and hot news. And I'm the Bremo. Martin Amidu was the petitioner for the president, and I don't know Akufo Addo. Sebaya yini Kissi Jabe on Nasise or special prosecutor yini into Akoye and Sembebri. Now answer me the 70 minutes about necessary. So when you subscribe to the channel now, necessary over subscribe. Would you be honest over click the subscribe button? Na wabeli notification we na sa video fufu bia ebe upload no wo so won sa ebe bi afi wo ya na like video no my thumbs up give us a thumbs up na fi share my offer for so na wonya bi na won hwe afi yonko eye 7 eye Martin Amidu kan on na special prosecutor with the petition akodan eye the president na do dan Akufo Addo say woni eye Kissi Agyapong on asisi wo special prosecutor. And now, maybe I also one office wow, just say a trade union day, and the president only a free hole. Now, you share a story at the betu a fire, yes, as similar as say about to hear Ghana for everything as saying Abasa Akoye and Sembebri Nara. Now, you share a story more or say Akufo Addo forwards petition for special prosecutor's removal to Chief Justice. Na say petition aye Martin Amidu the kodan no ono so epushi wa wona chiko sa say enko aye Chief Justice ho. Now say President Nana Akufo Addo has forwarded a petition seeking the removal of Kissi Agyapong as special prosecutor to Chief Justice Gertrude Tokono joining report. Na say aye petition Martin Amidu the kodan no ono so awe chire say ko enko aye Chief Justice for them. Now, okay, I'll say the petition dated April 30th, 2024, was submitted by former Special Prosecutor Martin Amidu and received by the Chief Justice on May 6, 2024. Martin Amidu's allegation against Adjabeng include procurement breaches in the purchase of vehicles for the office of the Special Prosecutor (OSP), abuse involving judges, and improper administration of justice. Necessary procurement breaches nyoma bia esenka aye cars nya de kwan pa esenka aye special prosecutor faso na nka we decide mano wantimi eni so sa na watch say aye abuse involving judges say kwan bi one aye judges bi e de faso no intwe na nyoma bi wo ho ekoso e wo aye OSP officer matinami de hu say no enye kwan pa so eno na wo de aye petition akodan aye the president na do dan kwa Akufo Addo say further allegations involve violation of citizens' right through arrest and detention, infringement on the right to information, and improper appointment within the OSP. Just a Gyamfi paso I mango food when you money a day. Now, if you know how you teach you on the farm who do you so near the Nina Martinabidu. Eddie Igna Eshe a year the petition, and no would not so what to say, but yeah, the president, one pamo a year, Kissi Agyapong. Also, per Article 146 of the Constitution, the Chief Justice is now determining whether there is a prima facie case to establish a committee for Agyapong's impeachment. Now, Assembly could Chief Justice or no so Chief Justice so de anuye aba or also young share or no so not sema what they ever to the FIA Kissi Agyapong your petition come on also then or no so or kaya. Also, Chief Justice requests response from Special Prosecutor on removal. Like I said, also the Kratakoma Special Prosecutor or pay Nanuye or pay Moebi Efrimo for Asema Martin Amidu at the Kodan the President. Also, Chief Justice Gertrude Tokono has forwarded a petition calling for the removal of Special Prosecutor Kissi Agyapong to him for his response. For the petitioner also Anuya or anything. Also, this request follows the President Akufo Addo submission of petition originally filed by former Special Prosecutor Martin Amidu to the Chief Justice. The petition urges the President to dismiss Mr. Adjabeng. Dated April 30, 2024, the petition cited procurement irregularities in the acquisition of vehicles for the office of the Special Prosecutor and alleges misconduct involving judges and the administration. Now, Okara say, Chief Justice Manu Yossi, in a letter dated May 16, Chief Justice Tokono requested Mr. Adjabeng's comment to assist in determining a prima facie case has been established. This is forwarded to you a copy of the petition. dated April 30th, 2024, sent to the office of the President, forwarded to the office of the Honorable Chief Justice on May 6, 2024. Kindly provide your comment as a Chief Justice. Comment on the matters raised to enable the Honorable Chief Justice to determine if a prima facie case has been made out. Now, okay, letter na and the screen is no Honorable Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. The Kata Watchro Ede Ekoma Eye Kissi Agyapong Special Prosecutor. Our chesa also on fana ni yima na wani hukwaya wani de asem no befa so. Na yeti eye reporting fa eye sasemu ya ababitu yeti sa reporting fa eye Kissi Agyapong eye batina me do kasi yeti eye reporting.
Now, President Akufo Addo has remitted the petition for the removal of Kissi Agyapong, the Special Prosecutor, to the Chief Justice for action to be taken on it. The Chief Justice, according to sources, is determining whether there is a prima facie case to establish a committee for Kissi Agyapong's removal as required by the Constitution in Article 146. Former Special Prosecutor Amidu filed the petition demanding the removal of Kissi Agyapong on the grounds of procurement breaches and abuse of judges, among other concerns raised in this petition. Now, President Akufo Addo has remitted the petition for the removal of Kissi Agyapong, the Special Prosecutor, to the Chief Justice for action to be taken on it. The Chief Justice, according to sources, is determining whether there is a prima facie case to establish a committee for Kissi Agyapong's removal as required by the Constitution in Article 146. Former Special Prosecutor Amidu filed the petition demanding the removal of Kissi Agyapong on the grounds of procurement breaches and abuse of judges, among other concerns raised in this petition. Let's bring in Mawena now, who's going to take us through what we have seen in this petition. What is Amidu saying?
Right, so Amidu makes a number of points, and if you know him quite well, Amidu is the former Special Prosecutor. He resigned somewhere in December of 2020 following concerns that he had with the President over his special audit or corruption risk assessment he carried out over the Dampare deal. After that was when he's decided to petition and ask for the removal of the Special Prosecutor. The first is a violation of citizens' rights to information. And he makes the argument that he had requested certain documents from the Office of the Special Prosecutor be put on a pen drive for him. And the OSP's office has not granted that request. And so that forms one of the bases upon which we're getting to understand that this petition has been sent. The other is the violation of citizens' rights through arrest and detentions had to do with concerns with the picking up of former Sanitation Minister Kwabena Agyapong. And then you recall when Professor Frimpong Boateng, the former Environment, Science and Technology Minister, through his document, which cited amongst many other things certain key government officials whom he believed were behind galamsey, he invited him, detained him, and that came into the news as well. He cites those instances as basis for this particular grounds. Then the abuse of judges and the administration of justice, which had to do with the OSP's press briefing some time ago, where he, amongst many other things, labeled the judges as frustrating his job in dealing with the Cecilia Dampare case. That as well has become a grounds for which Amidu is asking that the OSP be removed. And then there's procurement breaches in purchase of vehicles and the likes, and then the appointment of individuals into the office of the Special Prosecutor. We're going to move ahead from this and then touch on the OSP's office.
I see. And on the appointments of breaches, while you're getting that document, that is where he makes the case about, salaries of officers at the OSP, being demanded by the Special Prosecutor. But you're going to make more points on this.
Yes. And so based on these grounds to which the former Special Prosecutor is demanding that the current Special Prosecutor be removed, we've had reason to look at what the Act of the OSP says. This is the Act that set up the Office of the Special Prosecutor, and amongst many other things, it states the grounds upon which the Special Prosecutor can, if the Special Prosecutor has been found to be engaged in stated misbehavior or incompetence, or B, incapacity to perform the functions of the office because of infirmity or of body or of mind, then willfully violating the official oath or oath of secrecy, and then a conduct which they believe brings or is likely to bring the office of the special prosecutor into disrepute, ridicule or contempt, and then is prejudicial or inimical to the economy or security of the state. And so these are the grounds, and the last is a person who seeks to remove, which we've already got wind of, will have to submit a petition to the president. But there's an interesting dynamic in relation to what the act says has to be done and specific timelines which have to be followed if you want to have the special prosecutor removed. And so when the president receives the petition, which we've got indication that he has and forwarded to the Chief Justice, he had within 7 days to have that forwarded to the Chief Justice. That appears to have been done. Now the Chief Justice has 30 days to which she must determine if there is a prima facie case against the special prosecutor. And if there's a determination that indeed there is a prima facie case against the special prosecutor, within 14 days, the Chief Justice must set up a committee which will include a Justice of the Supreme Court and amongst other things.
I see. And in determining that, the Chief Justice would have to adhere to, some of the grounds for removal as the OSP Act stipulates.
Absolutely.
So, then she needs to find reason.
30 days for which she must determine if there's a prima facie case. And then from there, she has 15 days. That is, if she determines that there's a prima facie case, she needs to, within 15 days, set up a committee that will have a Justice of the Supreme Court chairing it. And then that committee will have 90 days upon which they must investigate and then advise the president, and the president must act on the recommendations of that committee. And so that's where we are. We're at the 30-day period where the Chief Justice must determine whether or not there's a prima facie case against the office of the special prosecutor. And then we'll know what happens from here. And
we've seen a glimpse of the letter, or rather, we have intercepted, as we like to say in the media, a copy of the letter that the Chief Justice
wrote. The Chief Justice has been writing to the Special Prosecutor, where she, amongst many other things, is asking that the Special Prosecutor makes a comment in relation to this particular matter. And interestingly, she says that comment or that commentary is important in determining whether or not there's a prima facie case against the special prosecutor.
You will for winning and some about a Martin Amidu, our dear Kata petition after that president said, "Beya will be a year special prosecutor. I have friend Kissi Agyapong in few there no, and I petition what they call down a Chief Justice. And Chief Justice so actual Adyama Kissi Agyapong said, "One for an Yemra a year and some about to guy or no so than ye anything or from right now feel 1 year, 1 year. Because you see so and I will have no say we don't subscribe. Mr. Say over subscribe and I like it. Now, what's your video? Roma offer for so in be now wash. What's will be me a chair, what doing of a year and some way in our home. I will comment box anymore over to Minkabu in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.